Well, it's 11:11 as I'm starting this. This collective is my intellectual baddies. These are my intellectual baddies. It's coming through immediately that like you guys really connect with people on a mental level, on an intellectual level. I feel like you're very attracted to intelligence, wittiness, humor. These are all qualities that you have very, very strongly. So you need someone to match you. You need a conversationalist. You need someone who's smart, you know. You can't be hanging out with any dinguses. You want to have deep intellectual conversations and you need depth, you know. You really, really need it. If you are not stimulated intellectually, it's going to be very hard for you to feel attracted to someone because that's something that is very, very necessary for you. Passion alone just isn't sustainable. I feel like you don't really connect with people intimately until you have developed the mental connection with someone. Like, if you know that there's depth there and that you can have a real fucking conversation with them, then you will open up. But you need to see that first. I feel like you're not someone who jumps into anything quickly. I feel like you're someone who is very methodical and thoughtful and practical, and you lean more towards logic instead of passion. I do think there is a very passionate side to you though, but that has to be earned again through the mental and emotional connection. Once you have that, like you can really, really open up, and there's a depth to you that I feel like could be overlooked because you do come through at times like a little bit stoic romantically, or even sometimes in like developing friendships. But I just love how charming your energy is. Like you just come through as unintentionally super charming. You know, it's not performative, it's not flashy. Like you are just doing your thing, you know? But like conversation, I feel like feels very intimate with you. You know, I think having a conversation with you can feel very emotional. It can feel very charged, you know? I think people want to learn about you and they want to talk to you and understand you. There's just, I don't know, this energy of like you come through as kind of hard to get, you know? I don't think you try to be that way. It's just genuinely if the intellectual connection isn't there, then you're just not interested, you know? You can't. You literally, and I almost see physically can't have anything casual with someone that you don't feel connected to on that level. It will feel very inauthentic to you. You're someone who really, really craves balance and reciprocity. As soon as you feel like you're not getting what you're giving, you're done, you know, and it doesn't even like hurt your feelings. It's like, nope, I do not have time for that. I'm not interested in that. And I think you come through as kind of no bullshit in that sense, which I really, really like about this collective. You're not here to entertain anything that you know is not meant for you, you know? But yeah, I get the sense that a lot of people, especially romantically, want to get to know you, but it's like you got to go through a series of trials here to get close to you, you know? And it's funny because you come through as like very physically attractive. That is very evident here, you know, and people may assume that, you know, because you are physically attractive, that it may not be as hard to get your attention as it is, you know, like they may think that because you are physically attractive that you're drawn to physically attractive people. So people with egos, I feel like, tend to get very much upset and get their feelings hurt because if they think they're hot shit and you turn them down, it's going to be like, oh, because you can be as hot as you want, and your ego can be huge, but if you don't have the mind or the depth to back it up, you are not going to be interested, and you're going to humble them very quickly. So yeah, you might have a type, you know, where it's like, I really don't care so much about what someone looks like. I just want to be able to connect with them intellectually. I think that's called like a, someone's going to know what it's called. You're going to know. It's like, I almost said biblioteca. I can't. I need to get off here. But this is what makes you desirable.